You started a group program because you wanted leverage, more clients, less time, and a business that didn't require you to be available for every single person individually 24/7. Something that scaled without you burning out. And yet here you are sending that voice note at 10 p.m, adding calls that you didn't plan for, and rewriting the module that isn't landing for the third time because you care. You're checking in with clients who have gone quiet because you don't want to lose them. Now, this leaves you in a place where you can start to feel resentful, like you're working harder for it than they are. And this is happening for one of two reasons typically. The first is that you've taken a one-to-one program and you've just decided that you're going to deliver that exact program, that exact structure to a group. So you've, in a one-to-one context, you have this complete visibility of your client's journey. You know where they are, you know what they're finding hard, you know what their next steps are, and it's kind of flexible, supportive, you're trusting your instincts, and you're always available for them. Now, what you've done is that you've kind of taken this same instinct, this same guiding principles into designing your group program. And now you've got 10, 15, 20, or even more clients in your program. And you've essentially created an expectation that you're going to deliver one-to-one at scale. And that is not the reality of a group program. Group experiences are amazing. I absolutely love them, but they are not the same as one-to-one and shouldn't be viewed through the same lens. We can build intimacy into our group programs. We can build that same kind of feeling as our one-to-one gets, but it will never be exactly the same. So that's the first thing, is that you've actually designed it with your one-to-one instincts in mind. And the second is that you've designed it for what you know, not for how it feels to be part of the journey, that emotional change journey, the experience of being inside it. You will have heard your marketers tell you that curriculum is coach, that curriculum is everything, that you have to map out everything that you know and put it into modules. And there is absolutely no doubt that you are an expert. You've got years and years of experience. And what you've done is you've followed their advice and you've created a really comprehensive curriculum that showcases your expertise beautifully. But change is not about knowledge. It's not about information. It's actually moving from knowing, hearing something, from knowledge into doing, into taking action. And the reality is taking action is hard, it's risky, and it's competing with 1,000 other priorities that our clients have on a daily basis. And you see it in your program. And what you've started to do is to respond by giving them more. And the problem with giving them more is it creates overwhelm. They don't know what to choose. They don't know what to pick. So they drop further back. They retreat more. And it also creates this sense of dependency that you are going to be the one that's always there, chasing, prompting, kind of guiding their direction. And it means that you are in the cycle whereby you are always giving more of you. And there's this myth that leadership, being self-led, is a personality trait, and it is absolutely not a personality trait. You are not inviting the wrong people into your program if they are relying on you to carry them through. Okay, there may be some who are the wrong fit, and that is a different video around ready for success clients and how you're filtering the right people into your program experiences. But self-leadership is a byproduct of the experience that you are creating, that you're curating. So if you can make sure that there's clear focus, clear goals, clear progress, milestones, that they know what the structures, the support, the boundaries look like, then you are empowering them, enabling them to be self-led. If the outcomes are vague, if they don't know where to get support, if they're not really clear on what good looks like, you are building in dependency because they are having to ask you the questions for the support that those kind of structures, the systems, are not answering for them, which means it's always coming back to you. So I want you to ask yourself, when your clients are getting stuck, what do I do? What is your instinct when your clients are struggling? Okay, so what do I do when my clients are struggling? Where are they relying on me, even when I've already given them the tools, the training, the support that would help them if they were using it properly? And then the next question is, if I took a 2-week break, what would happen to my clients in my program? And what I really want to emphasize here, that this is not about passive delivery. I am a very strong advocate for live facilitated experiences. You will not hear me talking about passive income, but there's a difference between it being completely hands off and it being completely hands on, where we're doing everything. And that middle ground is what experience design will carry for you. Now, I've created the Flow Score diagnostic. This will help you break down your client journey and will help you to assess what it feels like for clients going through that experience, so you can see where to focus your attention on next in order to actually fix the underlying issues, so that you are not having to add more calls, late night voice notes, extra support. What you're doing is focusing your attention on the things that are really going to make a difference, instead of the things that are going to cause that overwhelm and that dependency that I talked about earlier. I shall see you next time.